Hi, I'm Jodi Carlton, and I'm a neurodiverse relationship expert. I had a question and a comment on my YouTube channel by someone who said that he's dating a woman, but that her idea of dating and relationships seems to be more sitting on the couch, holding hands. And he says she's intelligent, but her idea of a relationship and intimacy seems more the way a child might view it. I hate to dismiss her, but she doesn't seem capable of a real relationship. So I wanted to just respond to this comment on a video and say that, first of all, it's very important when we enter any kind of dating relationship or any relationship, friendship, coworker, whatever, that we recognize that our own expectations and beliefs are truly ours. We have them for a reason based on lots of things, lots of variables. Our ideas of what a relationship should be come from a lot of places, our culture, our families of origin, movies, whatever. There's a lot of things. So many people go into a relationship really not understanding and realizing that others don't have the same expectations as us. Now, this is related to something called cognitive empathy or theory of mind. The autistic community is often described as struggling with theory of mind, meaning that I recognize that my mind is different than yours. Cognitive empathy means that I recognize that your experience is different than mine. When we go into dating relationships, oftentimes our expectations about how to date, what intimacy is, what a relationship is like, what are the roles of each person in the relationship, how do we even handle things like birthdays and holidays, we expect the other person to have a similar viewpoint as us. Not everybody expects everything to be the same, but sometimes we forget that our definition of how a relationship is supposed to go is not the way everybody else views it. So first of all, what I would say to this person is, have you explored, have you talked about your expectations in a relationship? Things like pace and timing. If one of you wants to move into a physical relationship, sexuality, even things like moving in together, getting married, having kids, everybody has their own timeline, desires, wishes, hopes for all of those things, but not everybody's going to be the same. And it doesn't mean that somebody else's perspective is wrong or even childlike. So this woman may be very capable of having a relationship, but she may have a very different pace than this man. It may take her a while to develop the foundation of trust. And for a lot of my neurodivergent folks, autistic in particular, physical touch and being in personal proximity to someone, sex, those are things that require a high level of safety and familiarity with someone, really getting to know somebody before they're in any way ready to move into an intimate relationship. A lot of neurodivergent autistic people only want certain individuals in their life in their intimate spaces, touching, hugging. So something like a dating and intimate relationship, it's going to take time to build and to get to that. I don't know how long these two have been dating, the man that made this post, but if this resonates with you, the main point that I want you to hear is that you need to talk about expectations. You need to talk about it, say it out loud. Ask what her preferences are. Ask what her timeline is. She may not be able to name in a month or in 2 months, but just talk about it. And then you want to look at, are you aligned? Is your timeline or your expectations, all of that, are you aligned with each other? And if you aren't, it doesn't mean that she's childlike or not capable of a relationship. That's a very judgmental thing to think or believe. On the contrary, she might think that you are moving really fast. And really, there's no need for judgment or blame or criticism. It's just more about, where are you? What's important to you? What do you value? What do you expect? Here's where I am. Here's what I value. Here's what I expect. Is that aligned? And if it's not, it's okay to just say, you know what? I don't think we're a good fit. I don't think we're the best fit for each other. I respect you. You have the right to be you, but let's don't get into the judgmental part. Hope that's helpful, guys.